Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. OK, let's dive into the world of APIs and explore the differences, advantages, disadvantages, and implementation examples of REST, JSON API, and GraphQL. This will be a comprehensive guide, covering various aspects of each approach. Introduction to APIs. APIs, Application Programming Interfaces, are the backbone of modern software development. They allow different software systems to communicate and exchange data, enabling integration and interoperability. When you build a web application or mobile app that needs data from a server, or needs to send data to a server, you'll almost certainly use an API. 2. REST, Representational State Transfer. Definition REST is an architectural style, not a specific protocol or standard. It defines a set of constraints that, when followed, allow a system to be considered RESTful. It leverages existing protocols like HTTP for communication. Key principles client server clear separation between the client, the application requesting data, and the server, the application providing the data. Stateless each request from the client to the server must contain all the information necessary to understand the request. The server should not store any client context between requests. Cacheable responses should be explicitly marked as cacheable or non-cacheable. This improves performance and reduces server load. Layered system the client cannot necessarily tell whether it's connected directly to the end server or to an intermediary along the way. This allows for load balancing, caching, and other improvements without the client's awareness. Uniform interface this is the cornerstone of REST. It includes several sub-constraints. Resource identification resources are identified by URIs, Uniform Resource Identifiers. For example, /users/123 might identify a specific user. Resource manipulation through representations clients manipulate resources through representations, example JSON, XML. They send these representations in request bodies and receive them in response bodies. Self-descriptive messages the message itself contains enough information to describe how to process the message. For example, using content type, application/JSON tells the client the message body is JSON. Hypermedia as the engine of application state, Hatios the server provides links in its responses that allow the client to discover available actions and related resources. This allows for API evolution without breaking clients. Hatios is often the most debated and less strictly enforced constraint. Code on demand, optional the server can optionally provide executable code to the client. This is rare and usually not relevant to web APIs. HTTP methods REST APIs typically use HTTP methods to define the actions to be performed on resources. Get, retrieve a resource. Post, create a new resource. Put, update an entire resource. Patch, partially update a resource. Delete, delete a resource. Example, using Python and Flask for the server, and requests for the client. To run this, 1. Save the server code as rest_api.py and the client code as rest_client.py. 2. Make sure you have Flask and requests installed, pip install Flask requests. 3. Run the server, Python rest_api.py. 4. In a separate terminal, run the client, Python rest_client.py. Advantages of REST Asterisk simplicity. Asterisk REST is relatively easy to understand and implement. Asterisk flexibility. Asterisk supports various data formats, JSON, XML, etc. Asterisk scalability. Asterisk the stateless nature of REST makes it highly scalable. Caching can further improve performance. Asterisk well-established. Asterisk a mature and widely adopted standard, with a wealth of tools and libraries available. Asterisk cacheability. Asterisk HTTP caching mechanisms can be effectively used to improve performance. Asterisk disadvantages of REST. Asterisk overfetching and underfetching. Asterisk clients often receive more data than they need, overfetching, or have to make multiple requests to get all the required data, underfetching. Asterisk lack of standardization. Asterisk while REST defines architectural principles, there's no strict standard for implementing it. This can lead to inconsistencies between different APIs. Discoverability is often a challenge without good documentation or HATIOs. Asterisk HATIOs complexity. Asterisk implementing HATIOs can add complexity to both the server and the client. Many REST APIs don't fully implement HATIOs. Asterisk versioning. Asterisk API versioning can be complex and requires careful planning. Strategies include URI versioning, /v1/users, header versioning, except, application/vnd.example.v1 plus JSON, or content negotiation. 3. JSON API. Asterisk definition. Asterisk JSON API is a specification for building APIs in JSON. It's designed to reduce the number of requests and amount of data transferred between clients and servers. It addresses the overfetching and underfetching problems of REST. Asterisk key principles. Asterisk standardized format. Asterisk JSON API defines a strict format for requests and responses. Asterisk relationships as links. Asterisk relationships between resources are represented as links. Asterisk sparse field sets. Asterisk clients can request specific fields from a resource. Asterisk compound documents. Asterisk related resources can be included in the same response, reducing the need for multiple requests. Asterisk error handling. Asterisk a standardized format for error responses is defined. Asterisk example, using Python and Flask with the Flask REST JSONAPI library. To run this, 1. Save the server code as JSONAPI_API.py and the client code as JSONAPI_client.py. 2. Make sure you have Flask REST JSONAPI, Flask Sklalkami, and Marshmallow installed. Pip install Flask REST JSONAPI Flask Sklalkami Marshmallow. 3. Run the server, Python JSONAPI_API.py. 4. In a separate terminal, run the client, Python JSONAPI_client.py. Asterisk important notes about JSON API example. Asterisk Flask REST JSONAPI. Asterisk this library simplifies the creation of JSON API compliant APIs in Flask. It handles much of the serialization, deserialization, and data layer interaction. There are similar libraries for other languages and frameworks. Asterisk schemas. Asterisk schemas are used to define the structure and validation of your resources, using Marshmallow in this example. Asterisk relationships. Asterisk the resource relationship classes handle relationships between resources, example the relationship between a user and their articles. Note the use of the relation _field parameter. Asterisk SQL Alchemy. Asterisk SQL Alchemy is used as the ORM, object relational mapper, to interact with the database. Asterisk content type. Asterisk when sending a request to create or update a resource, you need to set the content type header to application/vnd.api plus JSON. This tells the server that you're sending data in the JSON API format. Asterisk advantages of JSON API asterisk. Asterisk reduces overfetching and underfetching. Asterisk sparse field sets and compound documents allow clients to request only the data they need. Asterisk standardized format. Asterisk provides a clear and consistent structure for APIs, improving interoperability. Asterisk discoverability. Asterisk relationships as links make it easier for clients to navigate the API. Asterisk improved performance. Asterisk reducing the amount of data transferred can improve performance. Asterisk disadvantages of JSON API asterisk. Asterisk complexity. Asterisk JSON API can be more complex to implement than a simple REST API. Asterisk overhead. Asterisk the standardized format adds some overhead to the request and response sizes, although this is usually offset by the reduced amount of data being transferred. Asterisk learning curve. Asterisk developers need to learn the JSON API specification. Asterisk limited tooling. Asterisk the ecosystem of tools and libraries for JSON API is not as extensive as for REST. 4. GraphQL. Asterisk definition. Asterisk GraphQL is a query language for APIs and a runtime for fulfilling those queries with your existing data. It was developed by Facebook and later open sourced. GraphQL allows clients to request exactly the data they need and nothing more. Asterisk key concepts. Asterisk schema. Asterisk defines the types of data available in the API and the relationships between them. Asterisk query. Asterisk a request for specific data, written in the GraphQL query language. Asterisk mutation. Asterisk a request to modify data, example create, update, or delete. Asterisk resolver. Asterisk functions that fetch the data for each field in the schema. Asterisk example, using Python and Graphene with Flask. To run this, 1. Save the server code as graphql_api.py and the client code as graphql_client.py. 2. Make sure you have Flask, Graphene, and Flask GraphQL installed. Pip install Flask Graphene Flask GraphQL. 3. Run the server, Python graphql_api.py. 4. In a separate terminal, run the client, Python graphql_client.py. Asterisk important notes about GraphQL example. Asterisk Graphene. Asterisk Graphene is a library for building GraphQL APIs in Python. It provides tools for defining schemas, types, and resolvers. Asterisk Flask GraphQL. Asterisk Flask GraphQL integrates Graphene with Flask, making it easy to create GraphQL endpoints. Asterisk schema definition. Asterisk the schema defines the types of data available and the operations that can be performed. Asterisk resolvers. Asterisk resolvers are functions that fetch the data for each field in the schema. Asterisk queries and mutations. Asterisk clients send queries to retrieve data and mutations to modify data. Asterisk GraphqL. Asterisk Flask GraphQL provides a GraphqL interface, which is a powerful tool for exploring and testing your GraphQL API. You can access it by navigating to /GraphQL in your browser. Asterisk variables. Asterisk GraphQL queries and mutations can use variables to make them more dynamic. Asterisk advantages of GraphQL. Asterisk prevents overfetching and underfetching. Asterisk clients request only the data they need. Asterisk strong typing. Asterisk the schema defines the types of data, which helps prevent errors. Asterisk introspection. Asterisk clients can query the schema to discover the available data and operations. Asterisk single endpoint. Asterisk typically, GraphQL APIs have a single endpoint, example /GraphQL. Asterisk real-time updates. Asterisk GraphQL supports subscriptions, which allow clients to receive real-time updates when data changes. Asterisk powerful tooling. Asterisk GraphqL is a powerful IDE for exploring and testing GraphQL APIs. Asterisk disadvantages of GraphQL. Asterisk complexity asterisk GraphQL can be more complex to implement than REST, especially for simple APIs. Asterisk caching challenges asterisk HTTP caching mechanisms are not as easily used with GraphQL because all requests go to the same endpoint. Client-side caching or custom caching solutions are often needed. Asterisk N+1 problem asterisk if resolvers are not implemented carefully, you can end up with N+1 database queries, one query to get a list of items and then n additional queries to get related data for each item. Techniques like data loaders can help mitigate this. Asterisk security considerations asterisk careful attention must be paid to security, as clients can construct complex queries that may expose sensitive data or overwhelm the server. Asterisk learning curve asterisk developers need to learn the GraphQL query language and the concepts of schemas, types, and resolvers. V comparison table. Feature REST JSON API GraphQL. Paradigm architectural style specification query language and runtime. Data format flexible, JSON, XML, etc. JSON, strictly defined, JSON. Endpoints multiple, resource-based, multiple, resource-based, single, usually /GraphQL. Over/underfetching common addressed by sparse field sets avoided by client-specified queries. Standardization less strict highly standardized query language and schema. Discoverability requires good documentation or HATIOS relationships as links introspection, schema querying. Caching HTTP caching, easy, HTTP caching, possible, client-side or custom caching required. Complexity generally simple more complex than REST can be complex, especially for large APIs. Tooling mature and extensive growing, but less than REST excellent tooling, GraphqL, Apollo, etc. Use cases simple APIs, CRUD operations APIs with complex relationships data-driven applications, mobile apps. Data fetching server-defined responses client-defined responses, field sets, client-defined responses, queries. 6. When to choose which. Asterisk REST asterisk. Asterisk best for simple APIs where resource organization is straightforward and over/underfetching is not a major concern. Asterisk suitable when you need a quick and easy solution with minimal overhead. Asterisk when you want to leverage existing HTTP caching mechanisms effectively. Asterisk JSON API asterisk. Asterisk ideal for APIs with complex relationships between resources where you want to minimize overfetching and underfetching. Asterisk good for situations where a standardized API format is important for interoperability. Asterisk when you have a complex data model and want to improve performance by reducing the amount of data transferred. Asterisk GraphQL asterisk. Asterisk best for data-driven applications, mobile apps, and front-ends where clients need precise control over the data they receive. Asterisk suitable for complex APIs with many different types of data and relationships. Asterisk when you want to provide a powerful and flexible API that can adapt to changing client requirements. Asterisk when you need real-time updates, using subscriptions. 7. Conclusion. REST, JSON API, and GraphQL are all valuable approaches to building APIs, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. The best choice depends on the specific requirements of your project. Consider the complexity of your data model, the performance requirements of your application, the need for standardization, and the skills of your development team when making your decision. Understanding the trade-offs involved will help you build APIs that are efficient, maintainable, and scalable. Good luck.